Ladies and gentlemen, it is Slasher Month on VFG Movie Reviews with your host, Tim Williams. How's it going, guys? Oh my goodness, it is Slasher Month on VFG Movie Reviews. I am Tim, and we are talking about the 1978 classic directed by John Carpenter, the icon, the legend of horror. We are talking about Halloween. Now, what can I say about this movie that hasn't already been said by every reviewer that has ever come before me? There's not really anything I can say other than what this movie did for me in my love of horror. Now, I am going to do a quick little breakdown of this movie, but it goes as this. Michael Myers kills his family and leaves one daughter alive who is adopted by the Strode family, Laurie. And then Michael escapes from a mental institution to go on a not tri-state killing spree quite yet, but a killing spree of epic proportions to eventually kill his sister. We get the great, the gorgeous, the powerful Jamie Lee Curtis in the role of Laurie. We get the icon Donald Pleasance as Dr. Loomis. It is an amazing feat in horror movies at a time where horror movies were not looked upon in great favor. I cannot tell you the way other reviewers would be able to tell you. I'm going to speak on when I first watched this movie, oblivious, young, tiny Tim, oblivious to what this movie was and what this movie meant for the horror genre, what made Michael Myers iconic, what made the Halloween franchise legendary, what made John Carpenter John Carpenter. But now, me in my 40s, going back and watching these movies, telling other people about these movies, showing these movies to my nieces and nephews, to show them the love and to talk about these movies, is something I truly loved. And this is ultimately what John Carpenter has given to us with this movie. Not only is this movie a tale of a psychopathic serial killer bent on killing his sister, but this is ultimately a tale of family, believe it or not. It is also a tale of the final girl standing up for herself and being like, no. And later on in the franchises, we will get fully formed Laurie as the badass shit-kicking mama in 2018's Halloween. Going back and watching John Carpenter's Rolodex of amazing film just lends to the credence of why I'm a horror fan. And why horror fans are truly cinema fans. And now, I could see some highfalutin people being like, this is just horror. It means nothing. But it does. There is a blueprint to a great horror and a great slasher movie. And this is it. This is it. Why has there been other slasher movies that don't meet the mark at all? But why has this movie stood the test of time? Sheer fact that Michael Myers is evil personified. It is what we turn a light on when we go into another room. And then when we leave that room, we turn that light off and book it to our beds. Because he is the evil. He is the darkness. He is Michael Myers. And my God, he is amazing. Now, Jamie Lee Curtis in this role as Laurie Strode, or Laurie, I don't think when she took this role on that she knew she was stepping into a franchise and an iconic role where she will be revered as the final girl, the ultimate of them all. There's such a few that could be named in the same genre, in the same league as, and that is a distinction and an honor that she should be proud of, and she is. You can tell she cares about these movies. You can tell she cares about that character. I love this movie, and truly, this movie is something I will show my kids to the day I die, and I will bestow in my kids to show my kids' kids and their kids' kids and our long line to the end of time of how great this movie was. You know what's going to be funny is I'm going to end up having a kid who hates horror. And then I'm going to sell that kid and adopt a kid who likes horror. Probably not. But where does this movie lie in our 5-star movie review? This is a 4-star movie because I'm a horror guy and it gets the extra star bump. I love this movie. I hope you love this movie. Let me know down in the description below. Please watch one of our other videos, especially our State of the Channel video. It's important. Thank you guys so very much. We will see you in our next review.